Hello, I'm Tripwire. I'm sure you knew that already. Welcome back to Demon's Souls Remake. Oh god, I just got another one of those spam texts. For God's sake, man. I've been getting so many of these texts. I don't know if you guys have too. I think likely is not, it's only if you're an iPhone user because they're coming from spam email addresses and it's coming over iMessage. I don't know where my fucking phone number was leaked, but I'm getting a shit ton of these, like multiple a day. It's so annoying. It's not even an interesting message. It's just it's like a shady looking link. That's all I text to you. I hate it. Anyway, welcome back. We're making our way through the Prison of Hope. Left you at this fog door after coming down from the 4th floor, seeing our boy Freak. Can't help him yet. And once again, we've got a branch of paths. So we got a crossbow and some bolts. We got some more cells. We know for a fact that there's no hole in the floor ahead of us because there is an NPC pacing back and forth. That's a good way you can tell that there's no danger of us falling to our deaths in this particular stretch because we just saw him walk all the way down. So we are going to wait for him to do his little turn on the catwalk, as they say, and then I'm going to kill him. Bye. Once again, I'm just going to take a quick peek into all these cells in case there's anything valuable to us. I hope you've been enjoying this series, by the way. So, yeah, that yelling is a different NPC who's locked in a different cell. However, the ways to save each of them is not the same. He's right here. Yeah, I know.
Well, you are a sane one. Are you not? My name is Rydell. I have precious little...
Yeah. So he's in phantom form. He's a good phantom. His name is Lord... I think it's Lord Rydell. So you can save him if you want to. When I was going for the Platinum Trophy, I had to save him at least once because I needed the ring he gives you as a reward. That's the only reason I've ever saved him, though. It's harder to save him than it is to save Sage Freak. And then this is a dead end. So, just as the... Shut up, Rydell. So just as the other path I showed you was just a dead end basically to Freak, this is a dead end to Rydell. Otherwise, we just gotta keep going down. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. We'll hook up with SpongeBob and his snail Gary. Do you guys remember that special? Are you as old as I am? Alright, here we are. We're down on the 1st floor finally. We're making some real progress here. If you don't grab that key up in that hallway, though, you can't open this gate. You'll just have to backtrack. So, immediately you're going to notice that things are a little different around here. For one thing, it's a big open area there. It's not just cells. And also, speaking of big, there's this fucking big old... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I record these at like the same time every evening, roughly. It's once I've gotten home from work, spent some time with my fiance, eaten dinner, and then got on my computer. One moment, please. Sorry, so you're going to notice this big old thing. I don't actually remember what they're called. Prisoner something. Prisoner ball, that's not it, but something like that. It reminds me of the massive souls from Dark Souls 1. But yeah, they attack with magic and also melee. Be careful of them. So down here on the 1st floor, it's kind of like, what do they call it in prison shows and stuff? Solitary. It's not quite solitary confinement, but it's like one person wide cells, so you can glance into it and immediately see, oh, there's no enemies in here. It's just a little tiny room. So we grab that item. You know, just taking a peek here. Oh my god, Rydell, just shut up. I already told the people at home that I'm not saving you. Don't you listen? Another bright water. Yeah, I'm just trying to cover all the bases here. I wouldn't normally spend time coming all the way down and opening all these cages. Right here is something cool. It's the fluted armor set. So these silver bracelets we cannot actually wear because they are a type A armor piece, so female body. Can't wear those. Surely these were worn by a daughter of noble birth. Actually, I wonder if they belonged to the noblewoman vendor upstairs. I'm not sure. Anyway, the fluted armor set is cool. I'm not going to use it because it says at the bottom, its weight slows stamina regeneration. So like heavy, tanky armor in this game slows your stamina regen, which sucks. But the fluted helm is what the knight is wearing in the cutscene, the opening cutscene of this game. And like the advertisements for this game, this is like the classic Souls armor set, the fluted set. And then we also got the kite shield to go with it. Another soul item, never hurts. I'm just being extra careful because actually I know there's not a hole down here, but I'm paranoid just in case I've forgotten about a hole and then I fall into it and die. So anyway, this just loops around and there's the fucking prisoner ball. We're just gonna call it prisoner ball. Here's a bunch more of these dudes in pots for some reason. Just a bunch more. So it's funny because Prison of Hope was one of my least favorite areas when I first started playing, but now it's probably like only my third least favorite area. But the reason I thought of that is because Prison of Hope is 3-1. 3-2 is actually one of my favorite areas in the game. So after Prison of Hope, you get to a really cool place. Unfortunately, this guy is pretty resistant to magic damage, being that he uses magic himself. And if you get too close, he's gonna do this flailing nonsense, where all these arms and legs and stuff flail at once, and so he's kind of on the dangerous side. I missed. So just be careful. Dude, chill. Fucking chill, man. God, what was I even gonna say? Got so distracted. Alright, it's dead. It's fucking dead. Disgusting. We got an item behind it. And if you notice, there is a crystal lizard on the opposite side over there. You want to catch it quickly, though, because this is the side where the hole in the floor exists. So make sure you get to it before that point of the hallway. At least I believe that's the case. Yeah, I just saw it. There it is. Alright, so the layout of this place was just so confusing to me for so long. I'm going to backtrack just a second and show you again what it was like coming into this area. So, in this case we came from here. This is where the stairs led out for us. We opened this with the first floor key. Immediately to our right was the open area with the ball of prisoner stuff, the monster mash. Then if you keep going, you're on the next side of the cell block. And the crystal lizard was down there. And now there's a hole in the floor, though, over there, so what we want to do is head around this way and just loop around so I can show you another side door that is really easily missed. Alright. And you can also check we are on the eastern side of the first floor. Behind all this stuff is an open door. No enemies out here, just a couple of item spawns that are really easy to miss. One is out here. You also get a nice little sneak peek at where we're going to end up next. In this enormous idol statue thing. And then right down here. That's all there is to it for this door, so we're just going to head right back in. Don't want to fall down the hole to our death, so we're going to go back this side. And then we'll proceed forward. Actually, we're going to grab this item first, because why not? Didn't grab it the first time because I was in a rush to get that crystal lizard. So, interestingly enough, you can open the other side with the first floor key, but the way forward is this way. This, I believe, just leads up to a different side of one of the floors. Actually, don't remember what this leads up to. Oh, okay. So this is locked. I don't actually recall what's over that way. It's totally optional. Maybe we'll come back for it before the playthrough ends. I don't know. I don't recall what's over there. In any case, if you want to go forward all the way past the ball of souls and out this door into a cutscene. So yeah, the idol had like these ridiculous crossbow traps in it. It's really mean. You want to cross the bridge? Doesn't that look fun? Oh yeah, look at all those. You want to dodge that shit? Well, you don't have to. You pick up this key. The very first item on the bridge is a key that actually allows you to bypass the entire bridge if you want. However, I'm here to show you shit. I'm gonna do this the legit way. You know, I consider that pretty good. I only got hit once. I should have gotten hit twice. When you get hit by the first hit, you stagger and can't dodge. But luckily the arrows went right over my head. Is there an item over here? No, okay, I couldn't recall. Also, there is to that. If you just get the dodge timing right, it's always the same. It's really not bad. Notably, we picked up the... I think it's this? Or is it the... regular cat ring? Yeah, it was the clever rat's ring. Was it the clever rat's ring? I guess so. I thought it was the cat ring for me. I'm remembering it wrong. Attack power rises when HP is at 30% or lower. Basically, it's like the RTSR from Dark Souls 1. That's where you get that. I just wanted to show off some dodges and show you it's really not that hard to get those items if you're careful. Don't try to go for more than one item at a time, obviously. And there's also an item over there. And, I believe there's one over here somewhere. Or maybe it's... maybe what I'm thinking is that when you get that item, you have to... I don't know. We don't need it, but there's an item over there. And you can come down to the end here and walk out on these ledges and stuff to get around there. So anyway, if you want to make this easy on yourself... I mean, there is a trophy, by the way, for crossing the bridge. It's not that hard. There's a trophy for it. But if you want to skip it, just grab that first item, which is the Prison of Hope Warden's key, and that's what we're going to go and use now to unlock those other two gates that I mentioned earlier that loop around on themselves. And I will show you, and this is what you're going to do after you get that trophy, probably. Like, this is just the easy way to do it. I mean, why deal with the bridge if you don't have to every time, right? So we're going to head back up, keep on going, until we get back to this hallway where we picked up the first floor keys. Let's go ahead and open one of these. Doesn't matter which one you open. They go to the same place. There are going to be two Cthulhu Mans. They don't come this far down the hallway. They just pace. Alright, we can see the green glow. Just stay back. Go away, you fucking monstrosity. Okay, he's heading back. Alright, the other one, they just both meet in this room. I mean, they don't really meet, but they both go to this room, then they turn around and pace back down the hallway a bit. So just be aware that depending on where you fight the first one, the other one might be very nearby. This is just the other hallway, it just loops around. That's all there is to it. And then this room lets out to a shortcut that lets you bypass the bridge. Like so. Very convenient. Looks fancy, looks intimidating. There are no enemies yet. There's no items you're missing. Just head on this way. And you can see where we're going to come out is right behind the idol. So we've just effectively just skipped the bridge and nothing else. Now, if you want, you can go up these stairs. But we're just going to go behind and through the fog door. Now, as you can see, we've bypassed the bridge. We are, however, going to go the other side. Up that way is to the boss fight, but we're not ready to fight the boss yet. What you want to do is come in here and just give me a moment while I run all the way up these stairs. Again, I have manual camera on, so it's not going to correct for us. Just gotta know that I'm got the right timing on my turns. All right, we reached the top. So we could have ended up along the top here and gone down to the end, but this side on the right side, facing the boss door, is where you actually want to come up. Like, you need to come up here anyway. So we're gonna run all the way to the end and open that door. And you need to do this before you fight the boss if you don't want to waste your time. We see an NPC doing some magical shit. Let's talk to him.
What do you want? I am but a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble. I won't.
I was suspicious of this guy my first playthrough. I wish I had killed him right away, but I didn't. So what's going on here is that this is the boss room below us, where we're going to fight the boss called Fool's Idol. And Fool's Idol has like a classic video game mechanic where it spawns clones of itself. You got to fight the right one until the boss is dead. However, the boss fight is never truly over as long as this guy is working his magic up here. So he claims to be a humble servant and he won't cause you any trouble, but he does. If you do the boss fight while he's still alive, the boss fight will end, and you won't get any reward, and then he will laugh at you, and then you'll have to do the boss fight over again until he's killed, and then you do it. So just, yeah, get rid of him. And then his spell will go away, and you'll be happy. And don't forget to grab this key while you're here. This key is the special key, and this is what's going to allow us to save Sage Freak. And because I don't want to deal with going through the prison again, I'm actually just going to run back and save Sage Freak now, and then I will come fight the boss. And I normally would cut something like this from the video because it's going to take me a few minutes, but just for the sake of anybody who might be using this as like a walkthrough, I'm actually going to show you the entirety of my run back so that you, if you want to do the exact same thing I'm doing, you can. Because keep in mind, like, if I kill the boss and then come back later, you know, I'm going to have, all the enemies are going to be respawned. But if I do it this way, I just have to run through and save him and then run back. Like, I don't have to deal with any nonsense, so. Come back here. We're not going to deal with the bridge. We're going to use the shortcut, of course. Of course, of course. And hopefully I don't mess up my run back and end up in on the wrong floor. I kicked the Cthulhu Man's bell. That's what that was. I didn't know that was possible. This is the other side we just didn't unlock before. Same hallway. So we're gonna head back up, and then up again. Wait a minute, no. I'm second guessing myself, hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah, right here. Okay. Here he is. I was like, he's not all the way up on the fourth floor, I know that.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick. I am known as a sage. I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic. But just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment, but I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
It irks me that he thanks the stars that he's no longer confined. He should be thanking us. So yeah, just come up here, and then instead of going up, you remember this is the landing we were at before. Go that way. He's the third cell on the right. But you see how quick and easy that was? If you come back here later, getting to there from the Archstone is a lot more confusing if you haven't learned this place by heart yet. So just make it easy on yourself. Go back and save him immediately, especially if you've cleared out everything. And you know for sure you're not going to be met with any resistance. So now we're going to head back. Head back out. God damn it, I did it again. I came back to where the actual way forward is. I forgot to take the second floor shortcut behind the... Whatever, we're just going to run across the bridge. Don't come all the way down to the first floor. The shortcut is using the warden ski up on the second floor. I'm a silly Billy. I apologize for my unprofessionalism. I fucked it up. See, it's not that hard. Alright. There is one more enemy between us and the boss, a red phantom. That will appear when we get close enough. This red phantom is a pain in the ass. I warn you. This red phantom sucks. Because it can only be seen when you're close enough. There it is. When you get further away, it disappears. And I've actually been shot and killed with bolts by this phantom when she was invisible to me. It was extremely frustrating. Alright, not super weak to magic. Not super strong to it either, though. Just be wary, those bolts will actually do a decent amount of damage to you. 2 Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, though, is a good drop. Alright, let's heal up. This episode's already running long, but I'm not planning on doing Upper Latria right away, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the boss fight before we wrap things up. I think this cutscene's a little silly. It's a cutscene of the door opening and becoming a different kind of door, a fog door. And like, that's it. You still got to go through and then you get another cutscene. It's very silly. And there she is, the fool's idol. If you couldn't tell, she's evil. Anyone in the market for an emo girlfriend? I'm sorry, goth girlfriend with 4 arms? Alright, so this fight is, like I said, it involves clones that are meant to distract you. If you attack them, it doesn't chip away the health bar at the bottom. But there are multiple ways to tell which one is the real one. The first way is that the actual boss's attacks are strongest, so it's like a soul ray rather than a soul arrow when she attacks. The other one's attacks are very small and do less damage. The other way is you can leave these worshipper guys alive and they will stare at whatever the real one is. But my personal favorite way is the simplest way, and that's to use the right-click stick to target. And if you target one of the false ones, they'll have a small health bar above their head like a normal enemy. If you target the real one, no health bar will appear because her health bar is at the bottom. The only other part of this fight that makes it hard, like, because otherwise this fight would be pretty easy, but what makes it hard is that once you start the fight, the boss will spawn these like glowing green sigils on the ground, and when you walk over them, it temporarily traps you. So you can get stuck and shot at. But you'll see what I mean in just a moment here. Let's do this. We did decent damage before she teleported, so I'm going to target. That's the fake one. Alright, there's the glowing green symbols. Avoid those. But yeah, the glow goes away, so you can't just like... Alright, these are all clones. That one in the back is the real one. That one hurt a lot. You can see the attack was bigger. And if I target it, no health bar. I'm not going to use magic, actually. Okay. She's definitely going to be resistant to magic. Given that she uses it. Just going to heal up real quick. Once you start attacking her, she's going to try to leave. And she'll stop attacking. Almost 2 cycled. One hit away. That's clone, that's a clone. So every so often these symbols will glow and then they'll disappear and you just gotta try to remember where they are. Which I do not like. I don't like it one bit. Man, just fucking chill, dude. I think she's at the front. Nope. There she is. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, this fight wouldn't actually be over if we hadn't killed that NPC up above us, though. We'd have to do it again. Since we killed that guy first, the fight is over. We get our souls. But you might be noticing that there's no Archstone. Where's the Archstone? Where'd her soul go? Well, all you need to do is approach the altar. Actually, can we grab that item, or will it let us? Okay, cool. Let's approach the altar. So in a cutscene very reminiscent of being airlifted to Anor Londo from Dark Souls 1, gargoyles come and bring us from the tower, or the Prison of Hope to Upper Latria. So just carefully ascend these stairs for your Archstone and your soul. And now we're in one of my personal favorite areas, Upper Latria. I think it just looks so fucking cool, and I think the layout of it and how it works are also cool. The boss fight is intimidating, but not too bad, and I like it. It's a cool area. Sadly, we're not dealing with it right now, and also the episode is very long, so I'm just going to leave you with that. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to look in the description if you're looking for things, like links to other places that you could find me. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.